We're High Court enforcement agents. We've got High Court writ. I'd like to sort this out face to face.
Debts of over £12 billion are owed to people across the UK.
£1,200, I never got it back.
And many of them struggle to get paid what they're due.
It now looks like she's avoiding to deal with this matter.
When all other attempts to settle a debt have failed,
Okay, so new job.
specialist enforcement agents are called in to recover what's owed.
Your time of expiry has come.
Armed with a High Court writ,
All checking desks are going to be closed until this matter's resolved.
the agents have the authority,
If you think we're doing something illegal, call the police.
expertise,
Everyone can be found.
Where is he?
and the backup
We've made contact. We know they're there.
to settle debts that no one else can.
Our agents use as a last chance saloon.
They take payments in cash
£6,200.
or seize and sell possessions
Car's been taken control of. I need to go.
to finally get the debt paid.
This is 70 grand here.
In these unprecedented times, agents are busier than ever.
Want a bit of meat?
But the challenge to recover the money from those that won't pay
Doesn't need to be this difficult, does it?
No, but I think it will be this one.
has never
Damn, don't touch me.
been greater.
He's going to call his brothers. I don't think it's too late.
Being owed money is not only frustrating, it can devastate your finances. But once a High Court writ is issued,
Go ahead and seize those goods.
enforcement agents can be instructed to search for the people
How many cases have we got today?
who haven't paid up.
A good enforcement agent is someone who wants to investigate.
Hello? Anybody home?
And they're relentless in their pursuit to get your money back.
Everyone else has to pay their bills, so why shouldn't they?
Right, first job for the day.
Agents Chris and Gavin are trying to track down a woman whose bill for legal fees has been outstanding for over 4 years. But she's not proving easy to find.
We had an agent go out to a different property and it was a gone away no trace. So it's then gone through the trace system and this is a new trace address. So hopefully we'll make contact. Done some research on the property and it comes across that the property's worth 1.1 million. So it should be hopefully a nice house. Might give us an indication what assets you might have. Fingers crossed, we'll have a really good result on it.
Yeah, good.
Happy client. What car do you think will be sitting on the drive? Mercedes? BMW?
Tesla.
Could be. Before we turn up to any jobs, we do address checks and so on. And if it does come to light that they live in a very wealthy area, then that does make our life a lot easier. No, that's weird. Looks like there's a number missing. If they're living in a lot more, affluent area, the likelihood is they can raise the funds.
Turn around.
The address doesn't look like it exists. Oh, actually, there's an alley around the back. It might be down there then, because here it just looks like a gate. Saying it's down there, isn't it? Is it unlocked? Yeah. It's very odd, isn't it? Well, it wasn't what I was expecting anyway.
I'll lead the way, yeah?
Yeah, you lead the way. Let me know if there's any holes or big puddles.
Should bought my daughter Wellington boots.
Whoa! Not the Tesla it was open for, was it? On the searches, it came through saying this was sold in 2018 for 1.1 million. Wasn't what I was expecting.
Windows are open, mate, so I think someone might be in.
Yeah. So if you want to go and get the money out of these people, I'll go and sit and chill out in the van.
No worries.
Hello? Is anyone around? Oh, wow. Seen inside? The whole roof's all collapsed.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow, look at that.
No carpet on the floor, sort of holes in it. There's no roof in here as well.
Nah. 1.1 million pounds worth of house, so it shows you don't always believe what you read on the internet. Doesn't look like anyone's living here.
There's stuff in the house, though. The window's open, so someone might be in.
Hello?
High Court enforcement is the last stage in what's often a long wait for those owed money.
It's 2,000 something pounds.
There's a reason why we're knocking on at a door, we're moving cars, but people don't see it.
So it could be for unpaid rent.
Most likely, yeah.
They don't see the stress that the claimants go through.
The debt is just over 2,000 pounds.
My focus is on the person who is owed the money. My cab driver this morning said, "Oh, I feel sorry for people." And I said, "Yeah, but if someone sold you a dodgy cab for 10 grand, what would you do?" "Oh, yeah, I didn't think of it like that."
Whatever results in this visit or this case will change lives either way.
Enforcement agents, Alex and KC, have been instructed to recover £2,500 for unpaid rent.
So this is a previous payer.
Oh, good.
And it's not their first visit.
We visited her a few weeks ago.
She even said she has no problem paying it. So what was it? The claimant said that they split 2 claims against her?
There were 2 writs for 2 separate months' rent. Casey and Alex have collected on the first writ and they're now proceeding to go out and collect on the second.
She was questioning why there was a second one to pay, so we found out that information now and we'll be going back to get her to pay the rest of it.
Well, hopefully she's in a good mood today.
I think more to the point, let's hope she's got 2.5 grand.
Yeah.
Well, what's alarming is I did text her.
Yeah.
I tried to call her, text her, and she didn't respond, so we shall see.
We speak to a lot of claimants in respect of unpaid rent. They still have their bills to pay. They still have the mortgage to pay. It greatly impacts on their lives.
Yeah, this is the area. Right there.
Check that car out as well.
Yeah, I believe that's her car.
Oh yeah, that's clamping if she doesn't pay.
She's not coming. I'm going to go around the back. Hello? Hello? Back door's open. Hello? My court, hello?
Hello, do you want to come down? Your door's open. Open the car.
Yep.
As Alex prepares to clamp the car,
Hello?
the person they're looking for
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
comes to the door.
Please don't touch me, ma'am. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm not coming in your house. Don't touch me.
Alex and KC are trying to recover money from a woman who moved out of her property still owing rent.
This is my property. That's why I'm not coming in your house. I'm staying back here. There's been lots of people that have tried to get physical with me, or they've shoved me or pushed me. No, we're speaking. We've gone
Relax.
through this. We're
Relax.
just going to talk to you.
Relax and speak to me.
We're just
Relax.
going to speak to you. That's
Just
all. We're not
relax.
coming in.
Just relax.
Out of the property.
Just relax.
Right, ma'am. They're panicking or they go in shock, and we say, it's okay. We're not ogres. We're nice people.
But as she doesn't want to engage with them, Alex goes to clamp the car in her driveway.
I don't know why she's been so difficult this time. She was quite amicable last time. I don't know why she's being a problem.
People do a number of different things to avoid paying. Sometimes you'll turn up at places where quite clearly they have the money, and it's more along the lines of that they don't want to pay rather than they can't.
If no payment is forthcoming,
Alex?
the car can be seized and sold to cover the £2,500 she owes.
Alex?
The woman has called the police.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. We've got the High Court writ, which she's aware of. And we've come to the back of the property. The back door is open.
There's no point arguing with them. They're High Court officers. If
Thank
they
you.
got a warrant, they're entitled to be there.
Exactly.
The police confirm the agent's legal authority to be on the property,
Who's that? The sister?
but the woman decides to call a lawyer.
Oh, hello there. Yes, we are, yes. It doesn't matter. We don't need to be invited in, I'm afraid. We've got a High Court writ. Madam, are you a solicitor? Madam, are you a solicitor? Right, then you will know the law. Let me speak first. Let me speak. It doesn't matter whether it's private land, okay? It does not matter. Do you know what? She has just called the police, and the police have just told her that we have a legal right to be here, okay? And we won't be getting out, and we'll be removing the car. We won't be getting out. You don't know what the law is, because you don't know what you're talking about. We have a High Court writ to enter the premises. What law are you referring to? Hello, sir, you all right? Are you?
My car.
That's yours, right, okay.
This is my
Is this your partner? Right, can we have a private chat?
No. Take off this one.
I won't be taking it off yet, sir. Let's go and have a chat, all right? We are legally allowed to be here, sir.
The agents may have better luck getting through to the woman's partner.
Sir, she knows about the debt. We found out the claimant had done 2 different debts, one from June, one for July. We've called her, we've texted her. She didn't respond, so now we have to reattend. The police have told her that we have every right to be here. Her solicitor knows that as well. But either way, at the end of the day, she needs to pay the second writ.
She's obviously quite upset because she's paid a £2,500 debt before, and she's now got another one, and we've explained to her why there's 2. So now, hopefully, they're going to go and have a chat and get it resolved.
But any progress is short-lived.
Okay, so you're not going to make the payments or removing the vehicle, that's fine.
The woman refuses to pay.
So I'll call the office for the removal of the truck, because if she's not going to deal with it, then we might as well just get on with doing that.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
And then...
Alex, are they getting in another car?
OK, right, well, they're leaving.
The couple drive off.
Have they left?
They are leaving, yeah.
As they disappear, so do the agents' hopes of getting the money they came to collect. For agents enforcing High Court writs...
Hello there, can you come to the door, please?
Patience is everything.
Hello, sir, can you come downstairs, please?
Some people prove elusive.
I have tried to get hold of you on numerous occasions.
But persistence pays the bills.
Hello, can you come to the door, please? Just seeing you in the window.
So the knocking doesn't stop.
Where is he?
Until the debt is settled.
You're doing the bailiff knock now.
Heading out on their first job,
So it does feel like pub garden weather today.
agents Mark and Virgil wonder how people might try to clear their debts today.
I had so many times when the husbands offered their wives, I'm like, come on, mate.
One wife's enough, thank you. You need a wife. You need someone to look after you.
Everybody needs that.
There's someone out there for everyone.
Even for me.
Somewhere.
The debt they're hoping to settle is for money owed by a construction company to another business. It's one of their more challenging cases.
So this is a debt where we've made numerous attempts to attend at the address for the business, but so far without success, so we're attending again today.
Oh, I love this one. The first time they were hiding. Second time they were hiding, we confirmed the car. Third time was a weekend, early o'clock, and no answer. Fourth time lucky. I see more as a challenge. You've laid the gauntlet, but no, I'm determined we're going to get him.
The company address is a residential property.
Right, round 4.
Somebody's in. The window's open.
We need to find assets and leverage on every single case. With assets, we gain leverage, we gain payment.
In the shed, the tools are there, obviously cleaned up a bit.
Hello, hi, are you all right?
We have a writ issued by the High Court.
The woman who answers the door claims the man they're looking for is their ex-partner who no longer lives there.
When we go to some houses, third parties do get dragged into it. It's not their fault. It is the debtor's fault with his head in the sand.
Can you call him? Can you call him? Yeah, thank you.
Unfortunately, we have to go by what it says in the writ.
There's an open parcel under the director's name.
It's legal for us to be there and remove those assets. Hello there.
The agents get the man they're after on the phone.
We have got a High Court writ for your company.
Okay, yeah.
A company took your company to court and granted it a CCJ because they want their money, and because nothing's paid, they decided to escalate to the High Court to try and get their money back. Yeah, currently it's an outstanding amount of £1,875.27.
I don't have that money to give them.
Thing is, if you turn around and say, look, I'm not going to pay anything, you're going to push us down the road of removing goods, all right?
I understand you. You're doing your job.
Yeah.
But I don't have that much money.
You need to tell us what you can pay today, then we can try and justify it to the claimant and they say yes or no. So what can you pay today?
400, mate. That's like 100 monthly.
200 today and £100 a month.
Yeah, it's okay for you.
You got to understand, if someone owed you this amount of money, and that's going to be over a year. And unfortunately, it doesn't help matters. This is our 4th visit, and you have dodged us on the last 4 visits, which doesn't help your case. The debtors that we find are hard to track down, once we get our bite on them, we don't let go. Basically, you need to try and get your hands on £1,875.27.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can't pay now.
We need a plan within 15 minutes, and if we don't get a better plan in 15 minutes, then we have to go down the line of escalation.
He's now on the clock to pay up, or the agents could seize goods from his business address, the home of his ex. Over in West London,
Every day's a different day.
there's no sign of life.
You don't know what to expect when you're tending premises.
Agents Gavin and Chris are at a known address for a woman who owes a law firm almost £6,000.
Hello, is anyone around? I'll just report this back as a derelict house.
Is it derelict though? Someone not in there? For a house like this to be left?
It's weird, isn't it? I'd say it's derelict. You wouldn't want to live there, that's for sure.
But the fact that all the windows are open is more concerning. Maybe we should go knock next door. They will know if anybody's living here.
Yeah, they'll be able to see what's going on in the house.
Yeah.
Hello, mate. Sorry to bother you. I was wondering, do you know much about this house? Is there anyone you see going in and out the house? Do you think there's anyone living in it?
I hope not. I did see him, I called the police.
Do you know the people who used to live here at all?
They're dead.
The neighbour says that when the owner died, the house passed to the daughter, the woman they're looking for, but she sold the land to a developer.
Right, OK. See, and now she's gone back to Canada.
Yeah.
Don't suppose you've got any contact details?
For the construction company.
OK. And they might have contact details. Yeah, do you have their details?
Wait a few minutes while I go and find.
Not a problem at all. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that. So that makes sense. It's always handy getting neighbours on your side.
Yeah, that's right.
The helpful gentleman is trying to get us some information about the people who've bought the land, and hopefully we can trace it back to the defendant. So a little bit of investigating work. Oh, do you know what I'll do? I'll lean over and just get a photograph. Perfect. Thank you so much. The good thing about it is we now know that the defendant has actually picked up just under 1.1 million. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day. If we get that person on the phone, the likelihood is they're just going to go, let's get it paid. Let's not have people chasing us. What I'd like to do on this one now is contact a construction company. You'd be surprised how much information we can get from people.
Let's go.
Tell you what, I'll let you pick the next job.
Yeah.
After that one.
Alex and KC are trying to recover money owed by a woman who has settled a debt with them before. This time, she's less keen to pay up, and now she's disappeared.
That's very weird behaviour.
It is, but she's just refusing. He was going to pay it.
Yeah, I know. I've had people run out the door before. They just run away and they've left us inside the property. So, can happen, but I'm a little bit bemused by it.
The woman owes £2,500 in unpaid rent for a property she used to live in. If she doesn't come back to pay up, the car outside her address will be removed and sold.
We're going to put another clamp on.
just to make it a little bit more difficult for them. How they call any seizure of a vehicle, you have to leave it on clamp for at least 2 hours to give them the opportunity to raise the funds.
But while they wait,
Oh, hello, sir. You all right?
the woman and her partner return.
This is my car.
Okay.
I don't have a V5, but yesterday I bought this car.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
The man claims his partner, who owes the money, has sold the car to him.
So that means this one is
Yes,
my
but
car.
as she's on the insurance, right? Hold on. She's on the insurance, which means she deems it interest to drive the vehicle. When she deems it interest, then that means that the vehicle still is held.
No,
Anything that they deem an
one-
interest to.
This one is my car.
Can I make a suggestion? Whether she agrees with it or not, can we get this paid? I know it's frustrating and I know she doesn't want to do it. I get it all.
I mean, are you able to make the payment and volunteer on behalf of her?
Yeah.
Okay, please do. Thank you.
Have a chat with her, yeah. They look at every single avenue as to why they shouldn't pay it, rather than trying to be sensible about it and say, well, how can I resolve it?
After speaking with his partner, the man is back with an offer.
You all right?
If I pay 500 now and the difference next week, I pay for my account for my girlfriend.
I'm going to ask them, okay, but I've got a concern here because they already know that the vehicle can be taken and they can recover all the money.
What was in her
I
name?
can pay now
Yeah.
£500.
I don't think they're going to let you.
I'll make a phone call. I'll make a
He'll
phone
ask.
call.
He's going to ask. No worries.
The total amount owed is just over £2,500.
Right, there's no easy way of telling you this. They've stated that it's payment in full only or the car's been removed.
If I go into the car, you can't.
Unfortunately, if you do that, you'll be creating a criminal offence and then the police will be called and you'll be physically
It's an
removed.
obstruction to interrupt or
See here.
execution of arrest. That's the problem. If you read the paperwork, it says it on there.
I won't stop you getting in the car.
Yeah,
I don't
you
care.
do, you won't.
It doesn't bother me. You can
Yeah.
get in there, but I
You do what you
wouldn't advise it, but it's up to you.
They don't want to lose the car, but the only way to save it is to pay up. Mark and Virgil have given a payment deadline to a man whose company owes almost £2,000,
What can you pay today?
but he's only offered to pay £200.
So I've basically given him 15 minutes. Let's see if we can raise more funds and go from there. So hopefully we should get a bigger payment.
If he doesn't up his offer, they have the powers to seize goods at the company's registered address, the home of his ex-wife.
I do apologise.
I was angry because it's not for first time when you come here.
Yes, it's the fourth
My
time.
neighbor, and I told him, listen, you have to pay everything now.
The woman claims he doesn't live there.
Cum se numește? Am văzut am văzut pachete deschise pe numele lui aici și atâta timp cât compania lui este înregistrată aici,
Da, eu pot să demonstrez că nu este.
nu am spus că trebuie să demonstrați. Spun doar că din punctul nostru de vedere, legal vorbim, da? Compania lui este înregistrată aici. Ați înțeles?
Da, pentru că nu
Nu.
deci nu credeam că e vreo problemă și că o să fie vreo problemă.
To prevent any of her belongings being seized, she needs to show that they are not the company's assets.
Dacă dumneavoastră nu puteți să-mi demonstrați, eu o iau și o dau la licitație și voi acoperi suma care se datorează. Bun, vă mulțumesc.
The 15-minute deadline is almost up, and there's no sign of payment.
She was very mad. She's going to have a fit with him because she agreed for the company to be registered here.
And Virgil has gathered some new intel.
He's got a white Merc C-Class.
Has he?
Okay. You know, brand new. Yeah, so she's hopefully going to give us the address. If he's not going to play ball, she was very mad about this.
She's pissed.
She's pissed, yeah.
pissed.
Yeah.
Never piss off ex-wives or wives.
Yeah.
If they do get a new address with a car to seize, it could be a game changer.
So I'm hoping that they're going to come and say, look, I'm going to pay you. If not, we're just going to go straight to his address. Where if we find the Merc, happy days, you know? We clamp it and that's it.
The man calls back.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
He's still claiming he can't pay in full.
They accept to pay 200 now and Let's do 200 a month.
If it was a much larger debt, like 20 grand, it'd been easy enough to justify. Because it's only 1,800 odd, that can easily be covered in assets. That's usually a vehicle, and if we escalate it, it's going to go up.
If they're in a bed sit, no assets, we can justify the £10 a month payment plan. If they've got a Porsche and they're trying to do a £10 payment plan, it's not going to wash with us.
Hang on, I'll give you the bad news. If you can't pay it, okay, it goes up £2,505.27, which we don't want to do.
My brother to send like 300 more, so I'll pay 500.
No, I mean, this is my deal, okay? Pay £1,875.27. If you don't, we can be removing the stuff and it goes up. Yeah, that's all I asked for. Thank you ever so much.
With nothing substantial to offer,
the truth is, it's not paying. It's not paying, yeah.
it's time to take action and find him and his Mercedes. Alex and KC have clamped a car. They plan to seize it if a £2,500 debt for unpaid rent isn't paid today.
They're testing.
Yeah,
They're testing us.
This gentleman that's obviously a claimant that is looking for his back rent, he needs that to move forward and pay his mortgage. Without that payment, he wouldn't be able to.
Could be in arrears,
Yeah,
could be anything.
he could be losing his house right now because these people that do have the means to pay are just holding off for the sake of a principal. I'm gonna go speak to him and see what he said. It's been about enough time now. Patients are wearing thin.
A second male has just turned up.
Yeah, what?
More people begin to arrive at the scene.
There's more people coming. Lock the doors. They've had 2 more girls show up with a van. That's what he said about moving a van and blocking it in.
Alex tries to reason with the woman.
So what's the update then? Tell me. Okay, but then the truck will come and take the car. But why would you want that to happen? Right, hang on, even if you paid, hang on a minute. Just let me, okay, so what I'm...
But she's off again.
We're removing it, unfortunately.
She still refuses to pay what she owes.
She just says she'd rather us take the car, which is a very strange reaction.
So let's call that tow truck.
The only option the agents have left is to seize the vehicle.
Oh, hello there, right. We'd like to book you, please, and get you out here as soon as practically possible, because we've been here too bloody long.
4.5 hours after they first arrived.
Hi, matey.
Alex and KC
How you doing?
will be leaving with the car.
There's still no sign of the defendant or her family. They've just scarpered. Her last words were to me, "I'll take my car away then," so that's exactly what we're doing. Tell me when you want this one off you. We also wait for the driver's instruction on as to when to release the last clamp, because at any stage they could leap over the fence, jump in the car as soon as you're taking the clamp off and try and drive away on it. And unfortunately in this game you don't trust anybody because the people just do anything they can to try and evade. It's sad because it is a last resort, but we gave her so much opportunity to pay it.
Oh, my son! Do it again, do it again. That was cool.
The woman must pay the bill or prove she no longer owns the car. Else it will be sold to settle the debt. Certified enforcement agents
We have a high court writ for your restaurant, sir.
are often instructed to collect money owed by one company to another.
I need to speak to the director.
The pandemic has had a big impact on small businesses,
The whole country, the whole world has been affected by this COVID.
with over 500,000 UK firms at risk of collapse.
We hear all about it, the financial side of things, companies struggling, people struggling because they can't go to work.
Big shot realism, isn't it?
So ensuring every bill is paid is more important than ever. Agents Chris and Gavin are chasing a debt owed by a business based in central London.
Hopefully, in and out, 10 minutes, full payment, job done. Famous last words. As an enforcement agent, our priority is to get the client's money back as quick as possible.
The money's owed by a medical services company.
20 minutes loading. Well, hopefully, we will be loading up the van very quickly.
The director of the company also has a second business,
Right, that's it.
a beauty clinic. So that's where the agents are heading.
The debt is in relation to unpaid invoices to a supplier. The original CCJ was just over £1,500. I've allocated it to Chris and Gavin to attend now.
Hello, I'm an enforcement agent. I've been issued a High Court writ. Can I speak to this person here? She's not in the country at the moment. Can we get her on the phone?
Or a manager.
Whereabouts is she at the moment? Oh, Dubai. OK.
The owner of the company agrees to talk to them,
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
but asks that they take the call somewhere else.
So I'm in a private room now. The reason why I'm here, I'm actually commanded by the High Court today to clear an outstanding debt that the oil company has. As long as it's paid right away, you are looking at £2,042.66. Now, can you get this paid?
I explain to you the difficulties I've had because of the COVID. I know I owe them money, and I know I have to pay them their money. At this minute, at this moment, I don't have that money. What I can do, I can see some people to borrow me money. If I don't pay tomorrow, you can come in and remove things. That is my guarantee.
I do respect that, miss. I know a lot of companies, you know, even the enforcement industry has been affected massively with COVID. So what I can do is I can give you 7 clear days to pay. But in the meantime, we're going to take goods away today. We're going to install these for 7 clear days. And then if you can pay tomorrow, you can organise to get the items back. If you can't pay, then we'll look to sell those items to clear the debt. So do you want a few minutes now to see if you can see if there's someone who could just lend you the money you can transfer? Just over £2,000. We give you a receipt and we go straight to our next job.
No, I told you that I cannot do it now. The thing is, it's very, very early to be calling friends and asking for money.
But if agents take control of goods, fees are added to the bill.
If you was to phone me tomorrow and say, I've got the money now, I want my items back, you'll be looking at the 3,200. Do you want a few minutes now, see what you can do?
Okay.
Thank you. Right.
Obviously, we can't wait here all day waiting for her to make a payment. So I'm going to start writing down the inventory of the goods. Defend it later.
I'm hoping that she's going to come back to me very shortly and just get that £2,000 paid. And also, we're limited to 20 minutes outside and parking as we're on a loading bay, so we want to make sure we're loading.
That's what I'm checking now.
Yeah.
Obviously, the most important thing is that we're not here to shut commercial businesses down. We try to look at assets which will cover the cost. We try to avoid removing, for instance, a computer because we know that they're going to need that. We're not here to affect people's business, we're just here to collect payment. So if we can avoid that situation, we will do.
The woman calls back
Hello there.
with a plan to borrow the money.
Yes, the person I'm calling is busy on her phone. So what I'm asking you, can you leave the bank details and then we can send it to you? Because I'm sure she'll be able to help me.
Is there anyone else that you could potentially ask to help you?
No.
As you still can't get the funds together, miss, we are going to be taking control of goods now. Come 10:30, though, if you still haven't got the money together, we are going to have to take those items and put those in the van and drive off with them.
Okay.
Okay, speak to you shortly. Thank you. Bye. This chair is worth a couple £100. Okay. Dell laptop.
The 10:30 deadline is minutes away.
Whilst Gavin is listing the items, I think I'm going to have to start getting some items loaded up.
And they haven't heard back from the woman.
Oh, what time is it? past yet?
I've just called back.
I have faith.
Mark and Virgil have made numerous attempts to get an £1,800 debt settled. They're at the registered business address for the company they're after, which is also the home of the director's ex-partner.
Obviously, she's going to have a fit with him.
Virgil might have had a breakthrough.
I found out he's got a E-Class Mercedes, white Mercedes.
And although he doesn't live at the house, if the agents can link any property there to the business, they could seize it to pay off the debt.
Haide. A zis că o suni pe fratele lui sau ceva genul ăsta, nu știm încă o să. Noi am zis, băi, ok, ca să te ajutăm. Aveți adresa lui? La care stă? Ca să nu vă mai... Păi asta este toată treaba. Bun, vă mulțumesc.
But then, as they're about to escalate things further, the man calls again.
Hello, chef. So, let's pay now.
No problems, right. I'll give you the details.
And offers to pay in full.
So you leave me without money now.
I will leave you with a happy person who you owed money to for God knows how many years with money in his bank account. Maybe one day we can help you if someone owes you money, all right? Because you know we're good.
Okay, see you.
Take care, bye. The gentleman has seen sense and looks like payment is inbound, payment in full. So...
Yeah, we're just waiting for the confirmation. And, yeah, apparently it pays off to be persistent.
The leverage will heal, sir.
Yeah, the ex-wife.
The ex-wife.
That's the best leverage to have, to be fair.
The ex-wife, mother-in-laws. Hello, Rebecca.
Hello. We've got payment in the account.
Thank you ever so much.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
The money has been received.
Come on, next one.
Okay, cool. Let's see what other items we've got.
Agents Chris and Gavin
Serial number?
072.
are at a beauty clinic in central London trying to retrieve over £2,000.
You don't normally catch me in beauty places like this.
But the owner of the business is in Dubai.
Blood samples. We won't be taking them.
She says she'll borrow the money, but with no sign of payment, the agents are eyeing up assets to seize.
Defib.
Yeah, we won't be taking that, just in case. God forbid someone needed it and we had it.
The woman was given a 10:30 deadline, and just in time, she calls back.
The other person who I think can give me the money is a dentist. So he cannot stop in the middle of a procedure. So I cannot do anything because you want your money now. I will 100% get it today, I know that.
Yep, okay. Right now, I don't want to be here too much longer. And I'll be totally honest with you, our car's parked outside our van and we don't want to get a ticket. So, so we want to make sure we are getting away as quick as possible. Can you call your, the dentist surgery again? Can you just ask how long do they think he'll be? Okay, I'll speak to you shortly. Fingers crossed she'll get the money over to us shortly and before the traffic warden gives us a ticket. Hello there.
He said he'll do it in 30 minutes. I've given him your account details.
And he can do it in 30 minutes?
Yeah. I've sent you proof of my communication with him for you to read.
Normally, we wouldn't be waiting around additional 30 minutes for someone to do the transaction. However, you've been very straight with me all the way through this, so we are going to give you the benefit of the doubt. All right? Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. I've just seen the screenshot, and it confirms what she said. She's literally just said, I need help financially kind of thing, and he's gone, how much? And yeah, it's offered to help. It's, cool. But you never know. Until it's in the bank, you don't know.
The 30 minutes is almost up.
She's paid it on time?
We'll see. Hi, Brian, it's Chris here. Can you just check the account for me?
Nothing has landed in the bank.
No way.
It's not looking good. Chris receives another message.
Got a screenshot here saying the payment's been transferred. I'm just going to verify it from the office because in the past we have had people fake documents. We always have to verify it's in the bank. Hello there. Can you check the account for me?
I can confirm it's in the bank.
You can. Fantastic. Thanks. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Excellent.
And that's not their only win today.
So luckily we've got payment in full, just landed, and it's just in time for the parking warden, so he's given us 2 minutes to go, so we're off now.
Not every case is resolved on the day. Once the agents leave, it isn't always the end of the story.
OK, marvellous. Thank you very much.
Debtors have the right to an appeal.
I got the form.
And if items have been seized, if they pay, they can retrieve them.
Hi, matey. How you doing?
2 weeks ago, Alex and KC had a car towed to settle a debt for unpaid rent.
Oh, my son!
They believed the woman could pay, but just wouldn't. And now Alex has some news.
The office has just called and stated that she has finally made contact after we removed her Honda CR-V.
Really?
And she's made payment plus all the charges, extra charges, storage and removal. And she is on her way to the pound to collect the car. But it's cost her an extra, by leaving it another 2 weeks since the vehicle was removed, it's cost her an extra £675.
That's her own fault. £600 extra, eh? I wouldn't give up £600
well,
that easy.
Nearly £700 extra.
Yeah, I wouldn't give that, no.
Whoa. Not the Tesla it was open for, was it?
When agents Chris and Gavin paid a visit to a woman who owed nearly £6,000,
Hello, is anyone around?
they were told she'd left the country.
I see, and now she's gone back to Canada. Hello, mate. Do you remember the case I asked for some traces?
And Chris is still on the case.
Yeah, if you get any intel, please let us know. We spoke with the developer who bought the land. They were more than happy to pass over a message for her to give us a call back urgently. However, we are yet to get any correspondence back from her. So, for us, it now looks like she's avoiding to deal with this matter. However, this debt isn't going to go away.
What people don't realise is that the law is on our side. So you can either work with us and deal with the matter in a sensible fashion, or don't. And if you don't, we will find out where you live, we will find out where you work, we will find what vehicles that you own, and we will take things away.
We're not going to forget about this. We can locate people, and as soon as she comes back into the country, then brilliant. We will be knocking her door and paying her a visit.
Everyone can be found.
Yeah.
I can assure you, everyone can be found.
Next time,
Like, why are you being so difficult, mate?
locked doors.
There's wood there.
It's been locked from me inside. Hello, anyone up here?
One side over there.
A missing Porsche.
Where are you going to park this car?
Right, we're coming in. Run that way.
No way.
And at the pizza place,
Never, ever, never. This is principle. You know, to call it principle.
the battle for dough.
Cops and robbers, cops and robbers.
What we want to do now is actually secure on site. So ask everyone to leave.